The latest chapter in the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict unfolded today in Istanbul, where high-level delegations from both nations gathered at the historic Sirigan Palace for peace talks. This was the second round of negotiations hosted by Turkey, a country that has managed to keep diplomatic ties open with both Kiev and Moscow throughout the 4-year-long war. The talks lasted just over an hour. But despite the short duration, it was a significant moment, as both sides exchanged documents and renewed discussions over key humanitarian and political concerns. Russia was represented by presidential aide Vladimir Medinsky. Ukraine's delegation was led by Defense Minister Rustem Umerov and included the Foreign Minister, the head of intelligence, and the chief of the General Staff, an indication of how seriously Ukraine is treating these talks. Before we go further, if you find value in clear, fact-based updates like this, consider subscribing, liking the video, and turning on notifications. It helps us reach more viewers who care about global events and peace efforts. Back to the talks, shortly after they concluded, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, speaking at the Vilnius summit with B9 and Nordic countries, confirmed that the meeting in Istanbul had ended. He stated that documents had been exchanged through Turkish mediators and that he was waiting to receive a full report from Umerov. Zelensky also revealed that both sides were preparing for a new release of prisoners of war. That announcement has sparked cautious optimism, especially since the first round of talks on May 16 led to the largest prisoner exchange between Russia and Ukraine since the war began. On social media, Andriy Yermak, the head of Ukraine's presidential office and a member of the delegation, added more detail. In a Telegram post, he said Ukraine had once again demanded the return of children who were, according to Kiev, illegally deported and forcibly relocated to Russian-controlled territories. The issue of deported children has become one of the most emotionally charged aspects of the war. Ukrainian officials, supported by various international watchdogs, claim that thousands of children were taken from occupied areas. Russia denies the allegations, saying the relocations were for the children's safety. Turkey's involvement in these peace efforts has been consistent. As a NATO member with strong regional influence, Turkey has carefully maintained its diplomatic position, offering itself as a neutral space for dialogue. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has repeatedly emphasized the need for negotiation and has made it clear that Turkey is ready to help both sides move closer to peace. These talks, though far from a resolution, are a sign that channels of communication remain open. Even in a war marked by destruction, displacement, and distrust, meetings like today's offer a glimmer of hope. As of now, both delegations have returned to their respective countries for internal consultations. Ukraine expects further developments, especially on the humanitarian front, and President Zelensky has said he will make future decisions based on the report he receives from today's team. What happens next is uncertain. But the fact that these discussions are still happening, hosted once again by Turkey, shows that diplomacy, however slow, is still alive. In times of war, even small steps toward peace matter. Today's meeting may not have brought an agreement, but it was another attempt to bridge the divide through dialogue. If you'd like to stay updated with clear and reliable information on global affairs, don't forget to subscribe and share this video. Thank you for watching.